This is such a cool, yet slightly gross and disturbing vinyl pressing. Yeah, let's get into this thing. So this is my first liquid-filled record. Quite literally, it is completely filled. If you've seen the film, you'll know what this liquid is supposed to be. This is the bath water pressing. Spoilers, it's not just bath water in here. But this is, as I said, my first liquid-filled pressing. I had a brief thing of what to expect from a liquid-filled pressing, but I gotta be honest, I was still quite surprised. So this is a Blood Records one, and this thing is massive, like genuinely. Like, I don't know if I can get a good thing of this. If you look at it, this is quite literally 2 records glued together. Blood Records do this anyway, I know, because I've ordered other records from them in the past, where they always ship everything kind of like separately. So this is outside of this and all that jazz, and they do that, I think, to stop seam splits, because if something's in transit and it's moving around, you know, it's going to burst through the side of these cardboard things. Just the slightest bit of movement in there is going to cause that over time whilst it's moving in the van. And what they did separately with this one, because I think it's such a behemoth, is they put it in this plastic. So this was in here, and then the actual sleeve that I think you're supposed to put this in, well, you are supposed to put this in, which is this here, was actually separate to this as well, which I'm very glad that they did, because this is the, you know, plastic sleeve that this thing came in. That's completely split there. That is completely gone in the bottom. That's completely gone on the side. The top is also taking a bit of a hit. This thing is like so chonky that if this was inside the record, it would destroy a record 9 times out of 10 in transit if it's coming to you. So it's good that they do that. The pressing quality, it actually sounded really good, this as well. At first there was a bit of crackling and stuff, but I remember that I hadn't cleaned it, and you should always clean a new record, even if it's brand new out of the factory, because factory dust could get on there in the grooves. As soon as I cleaned that, it was absolutely fine. This is the sleeve for the record. Just a nice glossy sleeve. Would have been nice if it was obviously a gatefold. I always say that, but you know, you can't always get what you want. This soundtrack is actually really good, and I know some people might feel a certain way about me saying this, but I haven't actually seen this film yet. I've watched a Gogglebox episode where they watch it, so I've watched people watching this film, but I've not actually seen it myself. But I saw the scene in that Gogglebox clip, so I know what this, you know, is in reference to, and I thought it was quite funny. And then after that, I went away and listened to the soundtrack separately before ordering this. And it's a really freaking good soundtrack, and it's got like the unofficial British national anthem on here as well, Mr. Brightside by the Killers, which is just such a good song to have on vinyl. And just everything else on here is just, it's great. Though I've got to say, I do not like the final track on here, the Have a Cheeky Christmas by the Cheeky Girls. That I had to turn it off halfway through that, and it's not because it's October and it's not Christmas time yet, it is just because I did not like that. I do not like that song at all. But I am going to watch this probably this month at some point, because I've recently got Amazon Prime anyway, so I will tick this off. Then it also came with like this booklet as well, with just like, there's another page there, with just some, I'm guessing, just scenes from the motion picture on there, and then there's the back of it. But yeah, I've heard good things about the film. I'm going to sleeve this up properly actually as well. So I've got my Big Fudge, isn't it? Yeah, Big Fudge. This is a lot to put into a single sleeve with just how thick this pressing is, because this is practically a 2 LP pressing just on obviously one disc, because it's the liquid filled one. But yeah, my first liquid filled record. Mad stoked to have it. If also, side note, with this, don't pay ridiculous reseller prices for this thing. I say that quite a lot, but quite genuinely, I'm pretty sure I've seen online that they said that the vault is going to reopen again for this at some point in the future. This isn't like other Blood record drops where they're strictly limited to the number. this is going to come back into stock. So don't go online paying these ridiculous reseller prices of like 150 quid or however much people are trying to ask for this thing, because this will reopen. You just have to be a bit patient. So do not spend ridiculous money just allowing these people that just buy this stuff to flip it, profit. Just don't do it, because this is going to come back into stock. So yeah, I really want to stress that point at the end here. But yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, peace out.